What's up guys, ThorinCW here. We're on Saber Simulator today for the latest update, version 2.088. Now before we get into the video, I just want to say if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. Please turn on the post notification bell with all notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my future videos, live streams and pet giveaways in various games including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below as I do try to respond to all comments that are left, guys. Okay, so before we get in the video, I'm just going to show you what's been released on the website so we know what we're looking at in today's update. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see here, it does say latest update, update 112, version 2.088. We've got 2 new DNAs added into the game again this week, so that's the 4 last week and the 2 this week. So we've had 6 new DNAs in the last 2 weeks, so we'll see if these 2 new DNAs are any better than the other ones, as I know the 4 previous ones wouldn't do very much for higher end players, so we'll check that in game in a minute. We got new sabers added to the shop, so we'll see what they're called in a second, being that they've not put it on here. We've got a new island with a new egg and 9 new pets, and we've still got the 2000 times crowns and the 1000 times cell, and it says new features coming soon, same as every week. Hopefully, being that we've got some new DNAs this week, they do release some more in the coming weeks, because that will help a lot of people out in my own opinion. Being that if you have got high sabers, it does fill your bag up really quick. So I do think we need more DNAs to be released in future updates. Also, I think we need to have some new auras released in the crown shop for our avatars and our pets, to help with getting more coins from selling our strength, being that sabers do get a lot more pricey week on week. So now we know what we're looking at, guys. We will jump straight back into the game, but before I do that, I just want to remind everyone, if you haven't used this code yet, which is update 100, I would recommend using it, being that you do get 100 of every pet charm. So if you haven't used it yet and you want to have a chance of getting any shiny rainbow or void pets from these charms, I'd obviously put this in now before it gets taken out of the game, because we don't know when it will actually be released, guys. So now we know all that, we're going to jump straight back into the game and check this update out. Okay guys, so we're back in the game. So it did say we've got new sabers and new DNAs been released. So first things first, we'll look at the new DNAs. So let's see what they've been released. Now, as I said, we had 4 prior to this one from last week, which was the green Molten, the blue Molten, the red Molten and the pink Molten. And you can see this one holds 5.08 kc. This is 254.01 kc. Now it does look like they've actually fixed the prices here, because originally this green Molten was the 147, I think, and the blue Molten was actually the 2.942. so this one did cost a lot more last week. So if you did buy this one last week and you was trying to save up for the 2.942, if you ran out, unfortunately they've fixed it now, so you will end up paying the higher amount again. Hopefully a lot of people managed to buy those 2 while they were mixed up, but they have actually fixed it now, guys. So that one, as I said, holds 254.01 kc. This one held 12.7 kd, and the pink Molten was 635.024 kd. And as I showed you guys, with higher sabers, if you do one swing of your saber, it does fill this bag really quickly. So hopefully they have actually increased this a lot. So this one did hold the KD of 635. The new one, the first new one anyway, is the yellow Molten. And this one holds 31.751 KE, and it does cost 18.39 KE coins. So let's just buy that. But as you can see here, it does go up from 635 KD to 31 KE, so it's a big jump. So hopefully that does help a lot of people. It probably still won't help a lot of people that have got the higher sabers, because I think it will still fill the bag pretty quickly. So the next one is the purple Molten, and this one will hold a maximum of 1.588 kf, and it does cost 919.479 KE, so just under 1 kf. So let's just buy that. So as you can see, it does actually increase it to 4.636 kf, but obviously depending on what sabers you do. So this is 29.89 capital O swing. So I probably think it would actually fill up fairly quickly. So hopefully it will benefit a lot of people, help you carry on grinding instead of having to swing your sabers a couple of times and then having to sell, and obviously jumping back and forth from the islands, unfortunately. So hopefully this does help a lot of people out, being it's 1.588 KF max. As I said, hopefully they do keep releasing these week on week or every couple of weeks. Even if we just get one DNA a week, I think that will actually help out a lot of people. If not, if we get a couple of DNAs every couple of weeks, I think it'll carry on helping people get that, especially with the sabers, giving more strength per swing as well. Okay, so let me just re-equip this. Okay, so I don't think there's any new classes besides the last one, which is the Techno. No, okay. So the new sabers. So let's go all the way down here and find the last one. Okay, so the last one was the Thornblade Dagger, which was the Heaven, and it was 28.89 capital O swing, and it did cost 4.901 KU. Now, if I remember correctly, the 20 sabers from last week was around about 50 KU, so this week it's probably going to be a lot more expensive. Hopefully I've got enough to buy all of them to show you guys. There is 20 new sabers that have been released. So first one is the Thornblade Lance, and this one does 30.335 capital O swing, so it goes up only about 2 capital O, give or take, and obviously it does go from 4.901 KU to 5.34, so not that much of a big jump, to be honest, compared to the previous sabers. They used to jump quite a lot. So hopefully I can buy all 20 guys and we can see how much this will cost for all 20. So I've got 307.02 KU. Now I've been collecting my daily reward every 12 hours, give or take, if possible, and that's helped me get my coins up a lot more than just selling my strength, because at this point, when you sell the strength, it doesn't really give you much coins, unfortunately. So it's always best to use the daily reward, and with the daily reward it gives you 10% of what you've got in your coin and your crown bag. So the more you've got in your coin and crown bag, the more you're going to get every 12 hours, and that 10% goes on what you've currently got. So when I do collect my daily reward, I will get 30.7 KU. So obviously that will actually go up to 330 KU, and then next 12 hours I'll get something like 33 KU. So it does go gradually, but the more you've got in there, guys, the more you're going to get every time you collect a daily reward, and it's the best thing in the game at the moment. So please utilize the daily reward. That will help you so much getting the coins and crowns that you need to keep getting sabers and opening the eggs. As you can see, I'm just on 931 capital SD, so when I do actually collect my next daily reward, that will actually give me 93.1 capital SD, so it will actually take me into the next letter range. So the next one after capital SD, if I go on here, just let's see what we actually find. I can't alright, okay, so we'll have to go back and have a look at some of these sabers. Quite far back, I believe. So we're in the K's. I think he goes to KA, if I remember correctly. So I just want to see. Okay, so there's KA. Okay, so no, lowercase c. Then he goes to KA, so... Okay, I did have all these written down, but I can't actually find the actual piece of paper, unfortunately. Okay, so it might be capital ST. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it'd be capital ST. So as you can see, the sabers go back a long way to obviously get that. So the more you collect, the more you're going to get up in crowns. Now SD at the moment, I think is about 5 letters above what the eggs cost at the moment. So the more you get in your crowns, you won't have to worry about your crowns running out. So as I say, use the daily reward, guys. It's the best thing in game at the moment. So let's go back down here and try and buy all these 20 sabers. So we've got 307 KU coins. So it goes from 307 down to 33 KU. So and that's down to from 307. So as you can see, 270 something KU. Now that is ridiculous. That is just way ridiculous. But as you can see, the last Thornblade Lance just cost 27.469 KU, and it does give you 76.655 capital O swing. So as you can see, just these four here actually cost you just nearly over 100 KU. So that is really pricey, unfortunately, guys. I wasn't expecting it to be that much, being that it was only 50 KU last week, and now it's 270 something KU. That is a big jump. So as I say, keep collecting the daily reward, guys, because it's gonna help you get the strength, so the coins and the crowns that you need. Hopefully when I collect this over the next week, I will have enough to buy all the sabers next week to show you. But I won't know until then, unfortunately, being that the price of these are really high. If it's gone from 50 KU last week to 270 odd, it's probably going to be about 500 or more KU. So it's going to be quite pricey, I believe. Okay, so that's all the new sabers. Now, as I said, it didn't say we got any new auras, but we do need new auras because at the moment everything just costs so much in game, and we do need new auras to get those boosts. So that's obviously the new sabers and the new DNAs down here. Now before I do go up to the new island, I just want to see what I was doing last week compared to this week's now. So I was doing 805 kg from the last saber, so 805 kg, and now I do 2.5, so 2.25 kh. So that's actually increased a lot, over 150 kg increase. I think, yeah, I believe it is. No, hang on. So 500 kg, sorry. 1.5 kh, I think. So a pretty big jump, to be honest. And obviously that's just down on the lower level. So when we do go up to the higher levels, it will be a lot more. So we will obviously check that out in a second. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to make my way up to the last island that I unlocked, which was 113. We will obviously jump up to 114 and see what the egg cost and the pets are in the egg. But from 2.25 kh on the ground floor, you do go up to 27.7 kh with the island boost of 12.3. Obviously that's if you've got these pets equipped, which are obviously the Void Ring Timothys, and obviously two of those are level 100 at the moment, and the other ones are close. So if you have got pets similar or better, and you've got the same sabers, you should get a lot more, depending on your fire skill as well. If you've got a lot more fire skill than me, then you should get a lot more. Okay, guys, so I'm going to make my way up to island 114 now. We're going to obviously check out what the egg cost is and what pets are in the egg, see if we can actually get all the pets pretty quickly. So I'm just going to speed the video up while I jump to island 114. So I'll be right back once I reach the island, guys. Okay, guys, so I've made it up to Island 114. As you can see, I've just been awarded my badge for Island 114. Now, the egg cost on this island, guys, is 210 lowercase n, which is obviously the cost of the egg below plus half of that on top. We've got our standard 9 pets in the egg once again, ranging from our 1-star to our triple moon. Now, I do hope in future updates they do actually change this, because I would like to see a 1-star to a 4 moon pet, because then you can actually make this second 4-star pet the 5-star, make the 5-star pet the single moon, double moon, triple moon, and then the quadruple moon can go here. And then hopefully a lot of people can say that they've actually got single and double moon pets, being that these ones are quite hard to hatch and does take a lot longer to try and get these pets. So I would like to see that they do actually change these in future updates, being that we only used to have a single and double moon pet originally, and then they changed it. And obviously they actually changed the pets because we did used to have the 2 4s and we used to have 2 5s. So I believe that it should be easy enough to change this to the 5-star, then the single moon, double moon, triple moon, and quadruple moon. So if you guys agree, please leave a comment in the section down below if you think that they should incorporate that into the game, because then that way a lot more people can have moon pets equipped, even though the stats won't be as good as the other ones, but at least they are still moon pets. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start hatching the egg and see what we actually get. I'm just gonna make sure that I've got enough. Yeah, so I've cleared all my space. So I'm just gonna turn all these back on, otherwise we're not gonna get these pets in our inventory bag. So I'm gonna start opening the egg now guys, and when I do hatch the individual pets I will turn it off just so it doesn't fill up my inventory bag. So let's start hatching to see what we get. So I got the 1, 3 and a 4-star. Let's see if these are the standard pets. So 1-star, oh, I got a golden as well, 3-star, and okay, so the 3-star is there, golden. So I've got 1-star and a 4-star. So still need the 3-star. And let's turn these off. So 1-star, no. Let's carry on hatching. So, oh, there we go. So I've got 5-star, 2-star, and I think there's a 3-star there as well. Yeah, okay, so we've got 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, the 4-star, and the 5-star. So, turn these ones off. I still need to keep the 4-star on for the second, 4th pet. Oh, there we go. So I've got the one straight away. That was pretty handy. Oh, wrong one. And let's turn that off. Okay, so the only ones that we're waiting for now, guys, are the moon pets. So hopefully we get these pretty quickly. As usual, I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. So I've got the single moon pet. I'm gonna keep hatching the single moon pet. Oh, okay. So I've got the triple moon pet as well. So that was pretty quick. A lot quicker than last week. We're just waiting on the double moon pet. So hopefully we get that pretty quickly, but we'll see what we can actually hatch in the single moon pet and triple moon pet while we're hatching for the double. Hopefully it's fairly quick, being that I've just hatched the triple moon pet fairly quickly. Oh, there we go. So we've got the double moon pet as well. So that was pretty quick actually. A lot quicker than I expected. Okay, so we're going to go through obviously all these pets now, guys, and see what the stats are and the names. Now, as you can see, I have hatched all 9 pets, a lot quicker than I expected. So the single star pet, which is our first pet of the egg, is called the key, and the key is basically 4252721152. And as usual, guys, this code here is the actual code for the new game that Phoenix is releasing, and that is due to come out in just over a week, I believe it is, and it is called the Pet Factory. So obviously keep an eye out for that when it does actually get released. I believe I think it's next Saturday night or next Sunday night that it's due to be released. But possibly may change and be released during the day, so obviously we'll keep an eye on that once the new game has been released. So the second pet of the egg, which is our 2-star pet, guys, is the entire line is nearly corrupt, time is running out. So obviously this is just obviously mentioning that the time's running out at the moment for the game to be released. So these obviously are giving reference to the game that's nearly ready. So forgot to mention the stats of the single star. So the stats for this one is 27,150 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,455. The 2-star pet, which is obviously the entire line is nearly corrupt, and this pet will give you 31,901.25 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,505. The 3-star pet of the egg is called Log Hash. The vision we see is different. Red has been the key all along. Okay, so that must be some new cryptic clue mentioning that something red has been showing us this for quite some time. And this pet now will give you 37,483.97 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,555. So the stats of these ones are getting higher week on week. I remember when these were quite low, and wasn't even worth getting. Now new people that are obviously starting, that have only just started the game, these pets will actually be pretty good for them to start with. So if anyone does obviously need any of these, and I'm online and they are new, I'll just obviously throw some of these their way if I've got them in my inventory bag, if I haven't given them all away. Now, next pet of the egg, guys, which is the first 4-star pet of the egg, which is this pet here on a bit of a slant. This is called Dominus Time Error 1796872 Time to Show. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be some sort of code to possibly use in the new pet factory when it comes out. So when the new game does come out, guys, the new experience, just remember this code here, just in case it's a code that you can actually put into the new game to claim something free. So just obviously keep this in mind. Anything with numbers, there possibly might be something to do with the new game coming out. So this pet will give you 44,043.66 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,605. Second 4-star pet of the egg, which is this one here that looks like a vampire bat, with a red skull bat on its mouth. This is called Time for Change, All of Us Shall Change, and this pet will give 51,751.3 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,655. Following that, guys, we do have pet number 6 the egg, which is our 5-star 5-star pet, and this pet is called the Time Witch, and the Time Witch will give you 60,807.78 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost 1,705, and that's pretty decent stats for the 5-star pet. Now, following that is our first moon pet of the egg, which is this one here, and this is called the Ultimate Time, and this pet will give you 71,449.14 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 15,100. Now, this pet here does actually remind me of the original Time pet that was released about 12 months ago or longer, and it looked exactly like this, except for it didn't have the wings and the little horn, but it was quite similar in design. So they've obviously wanting to bring these pets back, and I believe that all this stuff which is related around time, I think all these pets are actually giving the hint about the time running out on the game to be released. So that's a nice little hint and addition in the game. So following that, we do have our double moon pet of the egg, which is this white one here, and that is called the Time Timothy. And the Time Timothy will give you 81,500 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 29,750. So pretty decent stats for that pet. Then following that, guys, we do have the triple moon pet of the egg, which is this one here, which looks quite colourful, and this is called the Mother Time, and the Mother Time will give you 84,500 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 34,250. So as you can see, an extra 2,500 on strength and coin boost, an extra 1,000 on the crowns for this new pet. Now, I have actually hatched a golden version of the single moon pet, so the single moon pet stats were 71,449. If you get a golden version, that does actually increase to 107,173.71 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 22,650. So a golden single moon pet at level 100 would actually give you 214,346.71 point something, or 347 point something. So not a bad increase for that pet. Did I hatch any other? No, I didn't hatch any other variants of those pets. So that's obviously all the 9 new pets from the new egg. Now, because all the pets have time in the name and countdown, I'm actually going to be classing this island as the Time Island. Now it is quite grey at the moment, but never mind that. So I'm gonna say that all these pets are the time pets, and in relation to obviously the new game that's being released in just over a week, which is made by Phoenix, which is one of the designers of the pets in Saber Sim. So hopefully when that gets released, we can obviously see what that is all about. As I said, it is due to come out in around about a week's time, but you never know, they could bring it out a couple of days earlier. So we'll obviously keep an eye on that, see when it does actually get released. When it does get released, I'll show you the new experience and what it's all about, guys. Okay, so just a quick reminder for the update. What we've had in the update today, guys, are the new 20 Sabers. And as I said, it costs around about 270-ish KU coins, so quite expensive. We've got 2 new DNAs. Hopefully they will actually benefit a lot of people, being that you can hold up to 1.5k if I remember correctly. Hopefully it helps a lot of people out, saves you having to constantly keep going down to the cell once food in your bag, and hopefully it helps everyone out. And as I said, hopefully we do get new DNAs every week, or a couple of DNAs every couple of weeks. We've got the new egg and new island 114, the new 9 pets in the game, which obviously I said are the time pets. Hopefully in future updates we will see some auras for our avatar and our pets, because I do believe we do need some new auras to help us get more coins, because even if I sell this 11.468 KJ, I won't even get that much coins. That'll probably go up from 33 to maybe 34 or 35. So we do need more auras to help us get more coins for the strength that we do actually grind. Okay guys, so that's everything of the update. So before I do finish the video, guys, I just want to say once again, if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. Please turn on the post notification bell with all notifications turned on so you don't miss out my future videos, live streams and pet giveaways in various games, including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below, as I do try to respond to all comments that are left, guys. And if you enjoyed the video today, guys, and found it helpful knowing what new pets there are in the egg, what the stats are, please smash that thumbs up button. See if we can get 350 likes or more on this video today, guys. So before I do end the video, I'm just going to show you the new pets equipped, just so you can see what they look like. Starting from the single moon pet. So the ultimate time is this one here. So as you can see, it's quite small, but it's got the big wings. As I said, it does remind me of the original time pet that they released, but without the horns and the wings. So that there does obviously remind me of that one. And I did actually like that pet back then, so I do like this one now. Let's have a look at the double moon pet. So the double moon pet, which was the Time Timothy. So Time Timothy is this one here. Pretty greyish, but you've got the clock going around it, so I do actually like that little feature around the pet. So I think that really looks pretty good. The only thing that I'm worried about is once this does get to void evolution, are we going to see that clock around it, being it's actually a black clock, and when the pet does go to void colour, is it just going to get lost in the background? Hopefully it doesn't, so we'll obviously see if anyone does manage to get any void Time Timothys, or if I do manage to hatch or make a Time Timothy, then I will show you one of those pets in a future video. So that's the Time Timothy. Now the last pet, which is this one here, the Mother Time. Now, okay, so the Mother Time is quite big, and you've obviously got the clock around it again, but this one's got numbers. Now, personally, once this gets to void evolution, if anyone does get a void, I hope the clock around it stays the same colour, because that will actually be a nice touch to have the yellow and white around a void pet, because you can see it's got some pretty big wings. So I would like to see that in void formation, just to see if the time does actually stay that colour. And you can see there's all numbers that keep flashing in the background as well. Okay guys, so that's the 3 triple moon pets, so the 3 moon pets of the new egg. As I said, if I do manage to hatch or make any void evolutions from this new egg, I will do a future follow-up video showing you what it looks like and what the stats are. But as I said, it depends if I actually make it or hatch one, so we'll have to see how the week goes. But for now guys, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe guys, and peace out.